insert method should take an object. So technically speaking, what is going to happen in the customer released insert method? So whatever the object that you are passing, you need to store it into the predefined array. Am I right? So this is what we have written the code yesterday. Now let's debug the code. Now, so now whenever you are adding let's take 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Now, so can someone tell me whenever I'm adding a 10 to the list, this list is a predefined array list case. Now, the internal data is getting stored in an object array, but it in array means it can have multiple positions, right? So can someone tell me first time whenever you call the add method, this 10 will go to which position?
0 position.
0th index, right?
Yes, sir.
And the next 11 will go to?
1.
So automatically every time after adding, what is happening? So first time whenever you call add method, whatever the data that you pass, it will go to 0th index. After adding this, what is going to happen for the index variable? It is
It
getting
is increasing.
incremented. Next time, that means first you add the data to the index and then increment the index. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So likewise, it is going to happen. Now, same thing should happen in my customer list also, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now let's look at here. So debug as Java application. So I'm doing, so let's remove this. Yeah. Yeah. Now if you look at here list, see, list is, I mean, what is, it's a list is a array list object. Look at here, array list. But internally, what data structure you can see? Array only, correct? See, 0th position, if I look at here, 0th position, one element, first position, one element, second position, one element, right? See, these are the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 indexes. Now, similarly, now, can I say that in my customer list, I'm calling the insert method for the first time, right? Now, if I go and debug inside the customer list, the first element I'm putting into a 0th index, correct? Done. See, my customer list default object array size is 5. In 0th position, I have inserted 10. Okay. Now, next time I'm trying to insert one more element. Then you tell me this should go to what index?
1.
1. But according to the code that we already have written, what will happen? We hard coded the index here, correct? Is this
Ah,
right approach? Already at 0th index, we have 10. Now, if I execute again, can I say this 10 will be overridden by the 20? Currently, in the 0th index, 10 is there. But if I execute this, 20 will be replaced by 10, correct? So
yes,
that
sir.
means how many elements will be there in my array list? Even if I call this insert method 100 times, how many elements will be there?
1.
Only one element. So that means, so here I am adding a index. So that means this should be dynamic, correct? Here there is a
Yes.
issue in my code, right? Now let's fix it. Now, instead of hard coding it, what I will do? I will create one int index equal to 0. It's a class level variable, correct? You look at here, it does not belong to any method. It's a class level
Yes.
variable. Now, can I put it here?
Yes.
So first time whenever initial value of the index is 0, first 0 will be whatever you call this first time whenever you call this method. Let me close all this. Whenever we call the first time insert method, the index value will be 0. So the data will go to the 0th index. Now next time. So what is happening in the predefined array list? after inserting 0th element, next element it is going to first index. That means
Increment.
what are they doing? So after adding a element, you have to increment it, correct? So can I do like this? Index
Yes.
equal to index plus 1. It's a simple. Or you can do pre-increment, post-increment also, correct? Now let's debug the same code. Yeah. So first time I'm calling a insert method. So it's going to, what is the index value? 0. AR of 0. What is the value that we passed? 10. It is stored, correct? And then what is the value of index will become? Look at here. Index is no longer 0. It is 1. So next time, whatever you insert, which index it would be going?
First index.
First index. So in that way, now it is started working similar to a custom array, I mean, predefined array list, right? Now, if you look at here, 10 and 20. Now index will become 2, right? Now let's write. Now let's do, what is the size I have mentioned, guys? Custom array list 5. So let's add 5 elements. So now you tell me after adding, so this will go to which index? This
0.
10, 0th index. And after that, what would be the index?
1.
Index after adding the element is 1. Now this will go to which
1.
index? 1 index. And what would be the index after adding this element?
2.
2. I hope everyone is following me, right? Now this will go to which index?
2.
2 index, and index after adding this element would be
3.
3. Next,
3.
and this would be 3, and the index after adding element would be 4, right?
Yes.
And this last element would go to
Position.
4th position, and index after adding element would be 5. Now if I try to add cl dot insert 60, ideally this should go to index 5, and after that index should become 6, correct? Now let's debug. Now what is the capacity I have given, guys?
5.
5. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till we debug here, and then we'll come to this part. Let's debug. The first time I'm calling insert method, it will go to 0th index. Then now next it will go to first index. Now how do I see? Just put a breakpoint here. See,
Hmm.
what is the data? 10, 20 is inserted, and what is the index variable is holding? 2. After adding 2 elements, it's 2. It has incremented, right? Now third, fourth, fifth. So now what is my capacity of array list? 5.
5.
So now do you see all 5 elements are done?
Yes.
Now do I have the space to insert new more elements?
Mm.
Do I have the space? So if I call the next time insert method, do I have a space to add the data? Look at here. But see here also, if you look at my list, predefined array list, what is the capacity?
5.
5. After adding 5 elements, am I able to add the 6th element?
Uh,
In the
yes, sir.
predefined array list, yes, I'm able to add it. But now let's look at here. In the array list that I have created, now the question comes, sir, how the array list is growing dynamically, correct? Now that I think we reached to the same point, right? Now my custom array list size is 5, and I'm able to add till the size. And whenever you are going beyond the size, what will happen in the predefined array list?
It will double the
It
array.
gets, yeah, the size will be incremented by double, correct? And then the data will be added, but you don't get any error. But in my custom array list, what will happen? Let's see. In my customer list, let's see if you are trying to add, I got an exception, right? Why did I get an exception? Array index out of bound exception, because the object array, the size of the object array of my customer list is 5, and I am trying to add the sixth element, right? I do not have a place. I got a array index out of bound exception. So is my customer list working like a predefined array list or not?
Not.
Not, it's not working. So now we have to make it work. Now the way to do is what is happening. Now when the array list size will be incremented, guys? See, my array list size is 5. So after adding first element, will the size be incremented?
No.
When you complete adding whatever the capacity, here if I have mentioned the capacity as 5, after adding the 5 elements, whenever you are adding a sixth element, only the capacity will be incremented, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that means every time whenever you add it, you need to check what is the capacity, in which index I am adding. Now here, if you look at here, can I say that whenever you're calling the insert method to add a sixth element, it will go to fifth index and your capacity is 5. When the index and capacity both are same, that means you do not have a place to add new elements. Am I right? So the way we need to write a code here is, I'm checking every time I'm checking if index equal to AR dot length. So what is the internal data structure? Object array, correct? Now what I'm every time whenever before, the problem here is 0 to 5 index, I did not get any error. When I am trying to add the data into a fifth index, my capacity is 5. Whenever you have a capacity 5, the indexes will be 0 to 4. You do not have a fifth index, and I got a runtime error. So now I need to solve that. In order to solve that, what I'm checking is, whenever you add an element every time to the add method or custom array list, you need to check whether what is the capacity, what is the index I am inserting. Correct? Now if I do this code, now let's debug. Now first time whenever I'm adding the data, what is my capacity? Capacity will always be 5, correct? Because what is the capacity means? What you have initialized the size. Initialize the size is 5. Now whenever I'm adding an element, which index it will go? 0th index. So that means you are trying to insert a 0th index and the capacity is 5. So are you going beyond the range? Are you going beyond the range? 0 greater than 5. Is it true? No. Let's put equal to. So 0 greater than or equal to 5? No. Let's go inside. So that means it is not, you can easily add the data. So there is no issue. Now next, whenever you are adding next element, it will go to first index. 1 greater than or equal to 5? No, that means you are not be going beyond the capacity, right? Now 2 greater than or equal to 5? No. Whenever you go to 3 greater than or equal to 5? No. Next, 4th greater than or equal to 5? No. Now, whenever you're adding, what element you are adding? Sixth time you are calling a insert method, then it will go to fifth index. Now, if you look at here, my array size is 5. Whenever your array size is 5, what are the indexes you have? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? Now, can I say that my index is, I am trying to index, keeping an index is 5. My array list length is 5. So do I have a capacity to insert the data?
No.
No, then what I should do? Technically speaking. Now, if this condition is satisfied, now here what is the here? Index is 5, my length is 5. 5 greater than or equal to 5. Is it true? Is it true? Yeah. So if it is true, then in the predefined array list, what will happen? Whenever the array list size, if you are trying to add beyond this size, what will happen? Array list size will get double, correct?
Done. Yes.
How the double is happening, we do not know. We are going to learn in another 2 to 3 minutes. But now, can I say this is a place? If this condition is true, what does it mean? You have some X amount of capacity and you have reached adding the data to that capacity. Now you're trying to add beyond the capacity. Am I right?
Yes.
So does everyone understand this point? Others? Vamshi, Pankaj, Yogita, Sayed. I
Yes,
hope you understand.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So now now whenever this condition is satisfied, that means you are trying to add beyond the capacity. Whenever you're adding a beyond the capacity, what the date the array list gets incremented by double. So now the way we need to write a code is, so the internal data structure is array only. So I am creating int new length equal to ar dot length plus, or let us take that array length. I want to increment by 50%. So how do I do? 50% means like this, correct? What is the initial capacity? In the initial capacity, you are adding 50%, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So now I got the new length. Now with the new length, what is my intention is, now here, if I have to represent in a pictorial format, so first what you have done, you have created a array list, right? So 0, these are index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the data in this array list would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There is no problem till here, right? Now what I am trying to do, I am trying to add cl dot insert 60. So do I have a space here? Do I have a space to add this 60 here?
No, sir.
No. So then what I'm doing, I'm calculating a new capacity. What is the new capacity? AR dot length, initial capacity plus AR dot length divided by 2. That is nothing but 5 plus 5 by 2. This is nothing but 5 plus 5 by 2 is nothing but what? 2.
3.
I mean 2.5 something. But I take the lower one. So 5 plus 2, 7. So the new capacity is 7. So what will happen internally is, so with the new capacity 7, it will create one more array, object array. See, whenever you have 7, what are the indexes you can have? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when the size is say 7, the indexes would be 0 to 6, correct now. But do you have the previous data in this object array, but the newly created object array is empty. Then what I need to do? Copy the data from here to here, correct? The previous data is present in which object array? Here, AR, correct? So now can I say that all this I need to copy? Copy. And then once you copy it, all the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is copied. Now, do you have a space to insert new element that is 60? Yes or no? So this is how the array list works. Now let's do. So now, so this is about the diagrammatic representation, guys, how it's working. Now let's remove this, all the black lines and see. So first, what did I do here? I just created a, see, I have first calculated a new length. With a new length, what you need to do? You create a object array with a new length. Object array OB equal to new object array. And what I need to give the size? New length, correct? Then after that, so now if I let's debug this and see what would be the object array. Now sys out arrays dot toString OB. I'm trying to print what is there in the OB. Okay. Now let's debug quickly. The add method is only little complicated, guys. Remaining will be easy. See, I'm adding second element. Now here, so whenever your index is 5, length is 5. So that means you do not have a place. So you have incremented the new size. See, what is the new size I got? 7. Now with the 7, I am creating a object array. Done. Now what is the object array? Do you have, so the new object array has been created. Do you have any data in this new object array?
No.
No. Then where is the data? a previous data. Where is the previous data? In the AR, correct?
Yeah.
Now what I need to do? Copy the data from this array to this array, correct? How do you copy the data? It's a simple for loop, right? For
Hmm.
iterate over the array. Which array? AR, correct? AR dot length I plus plus. Now can I say that OB of I equal to AR of I? Can I say that? If I do like this, OB of I equal to AR of I, that means whatever the data that is present in the AR, it will be copied to OB.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. See, 0th index. See, now if you look at here, OB was null initially. The 10 is copied. That means, can I say that? So this element is copied. Let's take different color. So now this element will be copied. 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 In that way, what can I say? All the previous data is copied, correct? Now, if you look at here, see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is copied. Now earlier in the AR, what is the problem you faced? You have the data 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. Now what you are trying to insert, whenever you are trying to insert 60, you do not have a place. That is the reason you created an object array. Now once you are done with this, now do you have a space? In the object array, do you have a space? See, do you have a two spaces? See this, sorry, no, this 4 till 4 it will be copied, right? Sorry, my mistake. So till 4 it is copied. Now do you have enough space to add the new elements? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you have a space, you can add it easily, right? No, but the code is what you're doing. Your code is adding it to a AR. So now what I need to do? My space is present in OB array, but the code is looking at AR. So what I need to do? I need to do reassignment. So AR equal to OB. If I do like this, then the automatically space will be available for AR. Now let's look at here. See, currently AR, look at here. AR is pointing it to, now if I talk from the memory perspective, in the memory, there's a heap memory. Let us take that heap memory. In the heap memory, this AR is stored here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So it is pointing it to AR. Now what I have done, I have created a OB, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we copied the data. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You copied the data. This is OB, right? Now, but after you got the space, now the question comes, sir, why did we do the reassignment? If you look at here, line number 20 is responsible to add the data to the index, correct? But original array, do you have a space?
No.
No. But where do you have a space? OB. Right? Whether it is a OB or AR, what is this? What are this? It both are object arrays only, correct? Now, can I say if I do reassignment, AR equal to OB? So that means this pointer will be taken out. Later, this object will be garbage collected, and AR will be pointing it to this array, correct? And in this one, you have a space? Yes. So you can add it, correct? I hope you understand this point. This is very important. Why are we doing the reassignment? So whenever I say AR equal to OB, what you are doing, you are assigning the address. It is not double equal. It is single equal. That means you are assigning the address. So whenever earlier AR is pointing it to this memory location, whenever you say AR equal to OB, this will be unreferenced and this will become referenced. And AR is pointing it to this one. So now whenever I say immediately AR, see, currently AR do not have a element place. But whenever I say AR equal to OB, immediately look at here. AR will have a space, correct? See, do you have space to add the new elements? Yes. So now it will be added. Now, if you look at here, my customer list is also growing dynamically or not? Now, can I add any number of times? Let's see here. I'm calling the insert method again. So now what is my custom array list capacity, guys? 5. And how many times I am calling the insert method? Is it more than 5? Yes or no?
Yes.
So now let's run the program and see whether if I am getting any compilation error. See, did I get any compilation error or runtime error? Did I get any runtime error?
No.
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 So that means, can I say my custom array list is also growing dynamically? Let's see. Let's print it. See here, let's call this out. Line number 54. What I'm doing? I'm printing list. So this predefined custom array list, predefined array list I'm printing. Let's see what will happen. See line number 54. Where is that? Is it not printed? Whoever is not speaking, please go on mute. There is a background noise. Yeah, see, look at here. Line number 54, it's printed. Now, what is the output I'm getting? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That means I'm getting the content of my array list, right? Now, let me print the same thing for custom array list also. Sys out CL, correct? My custom array list object I'm printing. Now, let's put custom array list object print. I'm just trying to print the custom array list object and see what is happening. Now let's print. Let's run the program. Say custom array list object print. Am I getting the data or something else?
Something else.
So if you guys remember in the first two classes, what I told you, whenever you
We
are
have to
printing, whenever you are calling a println method, what will happen?
we have to call the toString method.
Yeah. So by default, the system is calling the toString method present in the object class, correct? Now what we need to do?
How to
We need to
override it?
override it, correct? So in the custom array list, can I override the toString method? Now, whenever you override the toString method, what is the function of toString method?
It has
Now,
to print the string format of an object.
yeah. So how do I do that? How is that happening in the array predefined array list? What do you think?
So we have to provide our custom way of printing it.
Yes, yes. But how do I print? That is the question. How do I print? Now, if you look at here, custom predefined array list, whenever you say simple list, what is happening? The data present in your array list is printing. That means the data present in your array list means where is the data present in the object array. So whatever the data that is present in the object array, they are printing. That means what are they doing? Can I say that the data is present in the predefined object array? It's an array. Object array is also an array. They are iterating over the array and create a string object or string buffer object and then printing. Am I right? Is that right? Is that statement
Yeah.
correct? So can we also do the same thing? Right? Now let's see here. In the toString method, what I'm doing is I'm using so whenever you're getting an output, if you look at the output, guys. So here, if you look at the output, see 10, 10, 11, all these are your data, but these are separated by comma, right? And then prefix, what is this one? This is a prefix and this is a suffix, correct? So that means whenever you're trying to print, they're doing a prefix and suffix, correct? So let's do that. String buffer. You can use string buffer or string builder. Let's use string builder. SB equal to new string builder. Okay. Now SB dot append open bracket. First I should get open bracket, correct? Done. Now at the end I should get close bracket. Close bracket, done. Now in between I need to have the data. If you do not have data, what do you do? See, for example, if I try to write here, this out list, what it will print? I'll just let me write return sp.toString. Now let's go back to this question, what I asked you. So here, after adding the data, I'm printing, I'm getting all the data. Now at this, if I call the system.out.println in line number 40, that means immediately after adding creating a object, I'm printing it. Do I have the data, anything in this?
Empty list.
Now then what it would have printed?
Empty list.
Yeah, empty list means, how it will print. Empty list is correct answer, but if I have to ask the output, what it will print?
Null values.
So it will print like this, guys. Open bracket, close bracket. That's it. That means they are not even, they're doing a null check also. Look at here. See, empty list. Can I say this one is the printed? Correct? Open bracket and close bracket. So that means, see here, if predefined array length is 0, correct? What is the predefined array list for me? AR. AR length equal to 0. Can I say return? Correct? Just like this string I am giving. Now else, now what you need to do? If it is not 0, then you need to iterate over the predefined array, correct? Iterate else. So I am iterating for int I equal to 0, I less than AR dot length, I plus plus. Now so they say they are not even giving null also, correct? Here it's a capital integer. Are you getting null? So you need to do a null check also. If AR of I not equal to null, then SB dot append AR of I, correct? And then followed by, see, here if you look at the output, what is happening? See, you have taken care of open bracket and close bracket, done. After that, after each element, what you're doing? Comma followed by a space, correct?
Yes.
Can I do that? Comma followed by a space, done. So now let's run the program and see whether what it will, my customer list will print now. Now, if you look at here, my customer list object. So now here I got a different. Okay, let's do. So here, this is a problem. This sb.append should be there at the end, correct? First, what you're doing, first you are putting an open bracket. After that, this data, and then close bracket, correct? Now let's run. Do you guys see here the output? See custom, see what did I do whenever I'm printing? Custom array list object print. This is a string. Now whatever the output I'm getting, see now if I maximize this, see this is the output you're getting, correct? Right? What is missing? See, at the end you are getting one more comma, correct? You should not get that. So what you need to do? You need to write custom code, correct? So if it is a last element, how do I know if it is a last element?
Length minus 1.
Yeah. So if I equal to AR dot length minus 1, then don't append the comma, correct? Right? If I not equal to AR dot length minus 1, or if I equal to AR dot length minus 1, then what I will do? SP dot append, I'll remove the comma, correct? And this I'll put else if. Now let's run the program and see. If you look at the code, see, it has printed null. We can add a null check, correct? But the comma is gone. Now instead this, so there is a custom code you are writing. Instead this, there is a simple code. So let me show you, tell you that. So from Java 8, there is an option called StringJoiner has come into the picture. StringJoiner sj equal to new StringJoiner. So it has a, see, the first one is a delimiter. That means comma. The second one is element is prefix. What is the prefix? Open bracket. Now what is the suffix? Close bracket. Done. Now let's put sj dot. Now when you are iterating over the array, just add sj dot add string dot value of AR of I. That's it. Now, so automatically what it will do? What? So, okay, one more bracket has come. Yeah. So now instead of sj dot toString, that's it. So you don't need to write this code, manual code and all. Last element, removing a comma, place, everything, this StringJoiner will take care. Now, if I run the program, same output I would be getting. See, look at here. It has taken care of removing the commas and all, correct? So these are beauty of one of the StringJoiner feature in Java 8. Hope you understand, guys, today's class, like in the tomorrow class. So today we now, instead of people might talk that array list allow duplicates and all, but array list grows dynamically, right? So now do you understand how does the array list grow dynamically internally?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now in the tomorrow class, now I have written a code. Now the question comes, sir, is this the code that is written by the Java creators also? Is it similar? Yes, you can simplify this code also. You don't need to write a custom code, which, and so what we do in the tomorrow class is we'll compare this code with a predefined array list code. And then we also have some other methods, right? A remove method, get method. We will see the internal implementation of a get method, internal implementation of a remove method in the tomorrow class. And tomorrow will be the last demo, guys. If you guys are interested, you can enroll for the course. And today you will be getting a enrollment email or enrollment details from Ashok IT like this. Like you will be getting something like enrollment process, like all the uh, previous recordings, and you will be getting where to do the payment, etc. So this information will be shared by Ashok IT to all of you. So you can join the tomorrow class, but one request is I request you guys to join on time, 7 a.m. Any questions, concerns? Hope you are able to understand the way I teach.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
But
So,
sessions are too short.
I mean, too short in the sense?
Like literally small concept or only some
No,
concept are happening.
yeah. So since maybe this is the first, I mean, initial days, right? So in order to make you understand, guys, I'm going a little slow. So once you complete the custom array list and and custom linked list. So this stack will be completing entirely in 2 days because stack implementation using array, stack implementation using linked list, both these concepts we complete in single day. Because I'm spending a time on the basics because I have to teach different students, right? Some of them might be knowing, some of them might not be knowing, correct? So that's the reason. Yeah. So any other questions, concerns? Yeah. If not, tomorrow will be the last demo class, guys. If you are interested, you can do the enrollment for the course. Those who are watching online, YouTube, if you are having any questions, so reach out to Ashok IT. So you can see on this number, this Ashok IT website, go to ashokit.in and you can call on this number. So this number, 998-539-6677. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.
Hello.